Alright, so still continuing with the data importation in Python, we want to look at how to read or import a data file from a URL. So first of all, you have to make sure that you have the pandas library installed by making use of this code of line. So I've done this, so let me skip this, and then import or load the library, pandas library, by making use of this code of line, right? So once you have already done this, you can move to the next step to basically load the data set. So this is going to be a URL, so I want to assign my URL to this. So this is my URLs, right? So any URL that you have within a data extension, just have to paste it, something like this, right? And then I'm going to give a name for the data, so URL underscore data, right? And this is going to be from the pandas library, read underscore SAS, because the file has a SAS extension, right? So you just have to look at the data file that you have. If from the URL you have a CSV file, you have to change this to CSV. If you have a text file, you have to change this to table, right? So from the pandas library, you have all the different functions for importing or reading data files, right? So this is a SAS, so I'm going to change this to SAS, right? And the name is URL, right? I've already done that. So I've assigned it to URL, so we are good to go. So let's run this. Okay, so we can now look at view the first 5 observations from our data set. So URL underscore data, and you have to make sure that you're always connected to the internet, right? Otherwise you may have some challenges. So URL underscore data dot head, right? So this shift enter, we have the first 5 observations. So here we go, right? If we want to look at the last 5 observations, I'm going to copy this and paste here. So to view the last 5 observations, and change this function to tail, right? So we see the last 5 observations. So we come to look at the structure of our data set, structure of data set. So URL underscore data dot info, right? So shift enter, and we'll see the structure of our data set. So we have 32 entries from 0 to 31, which is basically 32 rows. And the data columns, we have 6, right? One of them is year, which is a float. And we also have Y, W, R, L, which are a float or numeric. So this is basically how to import or read data file from a URL in Python using the Jupyter notebook.